headed to Maine today. I am so excited that you wanted to see a little bit of this. I posted on Instagram the other day. I gave you guys like 4 options of what you wanted to see on YouTube, and this actually was the winner. So I just love that you guys want to learn more about me, and I'm really happy to share. So we are headed to Maine today. I have packed nothing, so I need to do that this morning. I also have a ton of computer work. I need to do some label approvals. So I have already sent proofs and everything. I have to just approve it before the order goes through, and I just need to double check everything. So that's gonna take me a little while. I have coffee brewing because I've had nothing and I'm a little tired. It's about 6 a.m. But we have a pretty flexible, casual day. Where we're going in Maine, it's about a 4.5-hour drive from where we live in Massachusetts. And I think a lot of people think of Maine as the coastline, which is so beautiful. We actually got married on the coastline there. But I think where we're gonna go is a little bit different from you guys. I have shown you guys a little vlog like this in the past, but this time I'm a little bit better at YouTube, so I'm gonna try and share a little bit more and just some spots that we like and restaurants. And we're taking Lucy this time, which is so fun. She's never been to Maine before, and this is like wilderness outdoors. So it'll be really fun. Just have a little vacation as a family of 3, my husband, me, and Lucy, and well, you guys, of course. So I hope you're excited to spend a few days with us in one of our favorite places. We have been driving for, I don't even know, quite a while. We're probably, what, like an hour and a half away from our destination. We always stop at the Starbucks because we just need that caffeine boost, and we hit a little bit of traffic on the way out of Boston. So we stopped for lunch at one of our favorite places. My husband loves that brewery. It's his favorite, and the pizza and salad are great. We didn't have anything to drink because we're driving, but he did get some beer for later. So that's always a fun stop. And yeah, Lucy's having fun. This is her first time in Maine, and obviously pup cups always get her going. But so far the travel's good, and we're pretty much about to head off the highway onto some back roads. So I'll try and get some more content for you guys because it is so beautiful. The blue pine is one of my favorite flowers up here. It looks like it's past its season. It's quite burned up, so I don't think I'll be able to share any of that with you, but there's tons of wildflowers on the side of the road. It's just so beautiful, and the weather's perfect today. So we'll have an hour and a half, and I got my coffee. Oh yeah, it's 88 degrees, which is probably better than Boston. I think it's about 10 degrees warmer in Boston, so it'll be a little bit nicer, and I think it's gonna be a low of 60 at night. So a little bit more cozy, which is fun because I'm excited for fall. My husband's not excited for fall, but I am always a fall girl. So anyway, all cleaned up?
I think so.
I'm ready to go. You ready, Lou? Say yes. You ready to go on an adventure? Which, if you have been following me for a little while, you might know we purchased land here about 2 years ago to build a cabin right behind me. I'm literally in the woods right now. We are trying to figure out where we want the house to go. But this is going to be a big project. We would have liked to have started it by now, but just with the economy the way it is and our businesses, both being business owners, we're taking a little bit slower. So we're here just doing little projects and getting our excitement going and everything. But we do want to build a little log cabin here one day. It'll be in a few years from now as we keep trying to grow our businesses. But it's just really fun to be here, and it's Lucy's first time, and I just showed you guys how much Lucy is loving the wilderness. There's a lot of smells. Personally, my husband just left me to go get something from the truck, and I'm standing in here in the middle of the woods by myself, and there's definitely bear that live in the woods here. We have blueberry bushes all over the property, so I'm sort of talking to you guys, and I'm hoping that you don't see a bear come over here, because this will be the last recorded video of me, which probably isn't funny. I shouldn't be laughing at that. Anyway, that is what we're doing right now, but it's crazy the temperature difference. So we went from like 95 degrees in Boston, it's now 81 here. It's like cool and beautiful. So after we were at our land, we just did a few things, measuring things out. We head to this store. It is sort of the main store once you get into Greenville, and they have everything that you would need, from souvenirs and tourist stuff to there's a full grocery store. I love to look through some of their apparel and just see what they have, but we just got some groceries and drinks before we headed to the house. This is the inside of the cabin. It's very similar to what we'd like to build for ourselves, just knotty pine walls, just super cozy, very woodsy, and we had stayed here before. They actually are friends of ours. I will leave the link for the Airbnb down below for you guys. Guys, it is the next day. Last night we went to a really cute place for dinner. We are staying in a really small town, so it's very cute and quaint. It was the only restaurant, but the reviews looked great online, and it was Taco Tuesday, which is our favorite thing. The one struggle I have here in Maine, eating someone who's like a vegetarian, is there's very few vegetarian options. There's 0 vegan options. So that is the hard part, but this was a from scratch kitchen, and I was able to at least get fish tacos, and they were really interesting. It was like a haddock, it was a blackened haddock with a blueberry horseradish sauce, which Maine is all about their blueberries. So it was kind of a fun little twist on something I'd never had before. And we're actually gonna go back to the same place tonight for dinner, for just regular dinner, and everybody was just so nice. That is the one thing I love about Maine, is just everyone is just so kind, and they obviously know you're an outsider. The first question they ask you is, where are you guys visiting from? And so it's fine, but it's just really nice that they actually give you hospitality and make you feel warm and welcome, not like an outsider at all. So that was last night, and then we came home and literally crashed. And now we are gonna go back to our land today to do a few more tasks, but Lucy is having so much fun. She's loving the wilderness. So there's a really fun place that we might go to for lunch. We'll just see where the day takes us, but I'm excited to share more of Maine. We have a few other stops planned today. It should be a little bit more lively and fun than yesterday, now that we've gotten a good night's rest, showered, had some breakfast, and yeah. So I hope you're excited to spend day 2 with us here in Maine.
Before we headed out to the land, I wanted to stop at this really cute sugar shack. It is so adorable. I got some Maine maple syrup so I can get my fall recipes on, but I was so excited to find it. And there were just so many wildflowers on the side of the road. And this is Greenville now. So this is one of the Maine towns right at the bottom of Moosehead Lake. We love this little area. It's so quaint and cute. And one of our favorite restaurants is here called the Stress Free Moose. And they have a great patio where we were able to bring Lucy. As you can see, ATVing is a big deal up here. We didn't get a chance to do that this trip around, but we are headed back up in a few weeks, so that'll be fun. But the food here is pretty good and consistent, and we just love it. It's right on the water. It's just so beautiful and peaceful, and I could not believe, you guys, how many butterflies I found on these plants. I kept video. I must have 100 videos on my phone. Took Lucy to the lake for a little bit just to get her to cool off. Not that it was super hot, but she loves the water and loves to swim. Then on our way back to the cabin, we stopped at a town called Munson, which is another adorable little town, and just walked around. We'd been here before, but hadn't ever discovered this waterfall before, so it was just a really fun little stop. And this is what I love about Maine. It's just so beautiful. We went back to the same restaurant for dinner, and then the next morning we headed back home. I love the Christmas trees. We ended up at this place called Peace, Love, and Waffles for breakfast, which was great, and then we headed to the Lost Kitchen. I did not have a reservation for dinner, but we did want to stop by and go to the little store and just see it in person. We love Erin. We love watching the show on TV, and this was just really nice to see it in person and a great way to end an amazing trip to Maine. So if you guys have any questions about Maine, please let me know. It's something that we love to do. It is our favorite place on earth, and I'm just happy to share it with you guys. Thanks for watching.